go. Yeah, what the fuck? Kelly P, welcome to the chat room things. Good. I still find it funny that this is so random little thing, if you will. But that is literally the first time I'd ever seen anything like that on this game, because it's like because normally it's like, oh, like, you know, like this is like the little like online thing talking about like the possible like ever solvent bosses, you know, this, that, and the other. But yeah, like that is literally the first time that I'd ever seen them do a thing where it's like, oh, you know, we're going to have scheduled maintenance. It's going to be around these times and, you know, like these zone frames or whatever. But yeah. So, gonna give it one more minute per se, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, like I'm just gonna be doing a thing where it's like, you know, I wanted to, you know, just go from there. I had thought about what I was gonna fucking say, but then it just went over my head. Alright. Alright. Go here. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as long as everyone, hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to my second stream of the day. So yeah, I did a stream earlier today, which I wasn't really planning on doing it, but I didn't know if I was gonna actually do it or not. But then like the idea sort of came to me for doing that because I think it was like sometime yesterday or whatever that I tried to do a stream of Heretic doing episode 3, and I ended up on like only a couple of levels. Not really thinking that my eyes were gonna be or like gonna weigh heavy down on me because I'm someone that doesn't really have a sleep schedule and all that jazz. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of wanting to maybe like to redeem that. Maybe try and get finish it up so that way I can be. I want to say like halfway done with the remaster. So there was that, and then come about around the normal time frame, I was like, well, I think it's I know what I'm gonna do today. That's what my plan thing, because this is something I had in mind and all that. And what started off as like a last minute stream idea at one point turned into a little bit of a thing that I like to refer to as the revenge arc for Ironeye, or Ironeye's revenge arc, however you want to say. I'm just going to call it the revenge arc for Ironeye, because, yes. So, for those that don't know, around when this game came out, and everything, and I was getting the hang of it, like, from my early playthroughs and stuff, I pretty much started to become an Ironeye main, because Ironeye is the one character that is pretty much like, the closest you can do to like a shooter type character. He's fisting and bows and stuff like that. And he's someone that kind of grew on me per se. Due to like I said, being like a shooter type class character. And I'm known to be an FPS guy and all that as well. So yeah, and throughout the various playthroughs that I've had this game, and the amount of times I managed to get pretty lucky with getting certain relics that were pretty good, especially to have like a little combination of things going. I eventually ended up managing to do a bit of a thing with Ironeye to where like I had the majority of all of his like chalices, urns, what have you. They pretty much have been all known to be adjusted to be like certain loadouts for the main effective weaknesses for the regular bosses and stuff in the game. Um, and that's what we're going to try and do today. We're going to be trying to play more of it and see what happens. Now, last time I did this, I went up against Augur or Miras, and I think I tried. I think I tried like to do a thing with Equilibrious Beast, but I think like people were like, I think it was like the whole situation where someone kept leaving, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't really know if I want to fucking deal with this bitch ass boss, because Equilibrious Beast is is one of the worst bosses I've ever dealt with, and that is saying something. And no, that's not just me being salty or whatever. Like, he is literally one of the worst bosses, and everything. Even his fucking even his fucking Everdark version of him is like it's absolute shit, because like I talked about this before, but when it comes to the Everdark version of Libra, like all that very much boils down to is just spamming and gank fights, because he always keeps summoning in like other versions of the Night Fairs that that you yourself are playing, or like you and other people that you're with are playing, and they have like really crazy ass weaponry that can be pretty lethal, pretty deadly even. But on my downtime though, I did do like a off-stream queue up in trios for Libra, and I think it was like me, a Wilder, and another Ironeye. But for some reason, the other Ironeye, like, they pretty much rage quitted at least for what I know for the most part, because they went somewhere on their own at one point, and then they go down, and before they even before they even um wait to fully let the tie, like let the circle thing, like, go off and, respawn and all that. Like, as soon as they went down, they pretty much they just left. So it was down to me and the Wilder, which we actually managed to do pretty well. I did post it on my YouTube channel, which, people go check out. Um, if I remember correctly, I think we were doing pretty good stuff, pretty good damage, stuff like that. And I think around near the end, I did go down, but the Wilder managed to not only, well, I think the Wilder managed to actually get the final hits in, and then, we got through that, so, so now pretty much with that taken care of, we're down to the final three bosses, which is Dark Drift Night, Fissure in the Fog, and Night Aspect. So, yeah. Now, now I did do a thing before when I was playing some Raider action on my downtime, but I managed to switch out, I managed to switch Ironeye's little loadout thing, for that. So, in case anyone wants to know, I'm using the sealed Ironeyes urn, which has 2 greens and a yellow. And this is my loadout that I pretty much have, which is a lightning-based loadout. So, first one has HP restore when using medical boluses and etc. So, pretty much like the majority of I think like the majority of the consumables that I get that you can get, it'll give me like a little bit of health back per se. Starting government deals lightning damage and +1 intelligence because, why not? Like I said, that was pretty much like the best thing I could. That's pretty much like the best little thing I could get for in terms of like, one of the random ass relics of all the, times that I've gotten it. I got attack power increase for each ever prisoner defeated, and I also got changes comparable armament skill to rain of arrows, extra expedition, because because I kind of like rain of arrows, especially like having I like having the rain of arrows thing instead of like I think it was like the mighty shot. If I could, if I could though, I probably would have the thing start off with barrage, because you're gonna go just choo 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 choo, just quick, kind of like some quick fire type sessions and stuff, but they haven't really implemented that in for whatever fucking reason. And lastly, I have Dark Knight of the Champion, which I believe came from the EverArc version of Dark Drift Knight, or as I like to refer to him as the Ever Dark Drift Knight because, rolls off the tongue, which has increased maximum stamina, boosts attack power of infinity attacks, and defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge. So, yeah. Now that I think about it, though, let me see something. Yeah, it's not really a thing. So, yeah, these over here, these are pretty much just, these are for the Deep of Night, which I haven't really played much of, and I haven't really played much of Deep of Night, and every time that I've done it, it's like, people just keep leaving. Now, I think what I'm probably going to do is I think I'm going to actually kind of, change Ironeye's outfit a little bit, change his garb, if you will. I've always had this, the ring finger thing, be, his, I've always had like, the ring finger be his thing because even though like, and it's kind of like a thing from what Onyx would say, but like how this one is like a Bloodborne hunter. I always kind of felt like, maybe this would be kind of like the second, like a second Bloodborne hunter type of thing. So I think what I'm gonna do for the most part is I'm gonna switch to the Dawn outfit. and I'm going to go from there. Now the idea that I have per se is, if one person leaves but the other one stays, then I'm going to try and ride it out and just go from there. But if both people leave in the trios mode, then I'm just going to then I'll pretty much be leaving myself. Because I'm not going to do a thing where it's like, I'm queuing up again, I'm queuing up, a trios run and trying to go for the fucking thing, solo and all that. Especially, with some of these later bosses and shit. It's like, nah, fuck that. So, anyway. Dark Drift Knight. And depending on how things go, if we can get some quick sessions and shit, this might actually be like the final time. This might actually be like the little finale, if you will, of Ironeye's revenge arc. Looks like we're gonna get a Raider and a Recluse. Troll the Advisor and God Improvement, and we got an Onion Raider. Nice too. It's very rare. It's very rare to see people who play Raider, don the outfit, the armor, guard, whatever. Okay. So the idea pretty much is I'm gonna keep my main weapon for the most part, unless if I find something that also deals lightning, but also not only like does it deal lightning, but also if I find something that does more damage, then I'll probably switch it out. But probably for right now, in terms start of things, I'm going to have my main bow to use. Okay, for some reason the Recluse just left. Well, that was a thing. Hold on. It's like we literally just get in, and the next thing I know, both my teammates just leave. Say great game, great game, guys. We literally just get into the damn thing, and all of a sudden both of them just leave. Amazing start, is it not? Anyway, so Dark Drift Knight again. Hmm. So apparently one of the people had connection issues. That was my last game before a boss because he can't have fun. Hmm. So apparently one of them had connection issues. So apparently one of them had connection issues, and I think the other person. I mean, I don't know for sure if that was the. I don't know if they were talking about that guy or whatever. But apparently it seems as though like they might have had like, but it seems as though like they might have been cute. They might have queued together or something like that. And it's like apparently that person didn't know how to pathfind or whatever. I don't know. But anyway. Alright, so normal map again. We got night invasion there. Take the daggers and cookery. Now let me see what you got. You got the triple proc effect. Very nice, very nice. Anyway. But yeah, now another thing I probably should mention per se is that if by some random chance that we don't have the best luck and we can't build, to make progress past the Dark Drift Night, then more than likely I will not be VODing stream. If it actually comes down to that. Excuse me? How did that fucking work? Literally, the executor goes in for a backstab. He goes in for a fucking backstab. And all of a sudden, like, I'm trying to like wrap my head around that because like the executor goes in for a backstab. And then he goes in for a backstab, and then somehow like he gets knocked or something. What the fuck? He gets knocked or something. Oh, where the fuck are... Oh. I'm about to say, like, where the fuck is he? Anyway. Ow! Yeah, they got their stuff back. Okay. Okay, so Recluse wants to go there. I don't know why, but like, there's a part of me that feels like I've played with someone by the name of Reclusey. But I don't know. got banished knights. Got that one. Fire attack power. Need to create a bunch of glint blades. Put it on my offhand. Great axe, chain-link flail. I'll put that right there. That's tree spear. Holy. Alright, let's make our way down. Still dagger, MP consumption. Level 4. Alright. I got some prisoners strong up on this beach. Get some got flash charge. Oh, we can go up to 4 flash. Maybe take some. There's 3 slots. Banished knights again, huh? No, but seriously, I feel like my nose is kind of doing a thing. I feel like I actually going about to sneeze. The tax afflict sleep. Hey, good. I will take their steel dagger though. Poison mist. Oh, okay. Here we go. Go to the Evergirl. Yeah, so whenever I have like a thing that gives me like these periodical glint blades, even if it's a bow type of weapon, um, more often than not, I will always put it on like my offhand and just like two hand and like two hand my main weapon. So that way like I have like these little, so that way I have these like on the side and everything. Nox Warrior. Level 8. And we can go to this church. It's gonna charge. Sorcerer's Rise. So also kind of open one other random little open world side boss thing that there is. Cause usually around like this little area right here, there's always like a boss that's nearby. Whether that is a church or a Sorcerer's Rise. No, you will not. Iron Ball. There's Great Sword. There's Consumption. Let's see. Dynamite, we don't need to see, because someone figured it out. We'd love to see it. Attack up one and two armaments, recovery speed. Oh. Some treasure. If I have a hunch as to where it's at, I think I know how to get it. Yeah, sure. Explodes when consumed. It's big and little rats. So I don't think it's going to be worm based. Well, eating dragon. And we got the tail. Edge. I think I'll take it for the improved item discovery. Cause I want to say at most that, you know, because I'm playing as Ironeye and one of my little random things is knowing to be, you know, like that, then like I think like if I remember correctly, because I think like Ironeye is like the one character that has like a bit of a boost in discovery for you know, items and stuff like that. But like, you know, I think if you have more on top of that, then you never know what you could get. So yeah, so if I get a Spit Stone 2 somehow, go from there, but I don't know about like good other stuff. And we have trolls, because I just heard pot break. Black Bow, Geese as well. Holy shit, I'm getting this. I'm getting another thing for the item discovery. Come on, game. What bit us now? I mean, if Rikishi didn't want it, then yeah, screw it. Magic. Well, that blades were fun while they lasted. Well, it's clear what I'm going to be taking. Oh, sweet favor. And Ballista. I don't think I'm good. I was this close to actually pulling off fire. Turns out I didn't need to. Stamina recovery speed. I felt something purple. actually, I don't know why I need that. Let me... Hatch. Yep. Max HP raise. Yeah, take that, I guess. Good, yep. Alright, so I guess we have a bit of an idea. So we get the charge. You know, see what that boss is. Hopefully it's something that's not gonna be a pain in the nightmare. Let's see what she be. Ah, fucking building on her. No. No, you're not allowed to do that. Markham? Fully crossbow. My walk is a fairly crossbow. Hey, what? Oh, you know, on it. Sure, I kinda like me some Rivers of Blood. So, I guess I will take it. curious enough to want to do. Hey. Hey. Alright, let me see what all the hubbub's about. Yeah, there's a couple people follow going live. Much I would love to do that little candle thing, that giant candle thing, and it's like, eh. I'm curious to see what's over there. Here's what kind of stuff we're going on with that little area. I know what it's gonna be. You know, it's gonna be a. I know it's gonna be like a sanguine noble and everything. I know it's gonna have like possibly like some blood weaponry or something at most, but we'll see. And I do also know that there's the whole situation with like the blob, the little meat blob creature things. Yo, 2 colossal swords. Holy shit. Oh, that's a fully crossbow. Not really good compared to the other stuff, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly pretty good. Oh, lovely. It's gonna be the nameless bitch so. Ow. Oops. I got a fucking itch in my left ear. Yeah, feel high horse, bitch. Bullshit. Okay, that was cheating. None of that shit been hitting. Like, I literally fucking died, game. All of these are pretty good. But I think I'll go with the lightning because, you know, lightning is, you know, Dark Group Knight's main weakness. Hello, I was saying, can you let me, you know, go in? Okay. Fucking flies and shit. Hey, here. Alright, level 14. Okay, sadly buy anything. Okay, so let me see something. So, I guess I'll do this, where it's like I'll have the other bow on my back, and I'll two-hand my main bow. So I'll have like the possibility of like, you know, like the whole less likely to be targeted effect, you know, passive. Okay, I was away from that. Fuck you. Fuck you, that didn't even hit me. I'm gonna lose charge attack. I was hoping to fucking mark him. Hey! Mark him. Can't move. Why am I going so slow? We should have this. I'm gonna pull some out of that like that. Nicely done, nicely done. Alright. Where's dead? Oh my god, dude. You know, if that actually, yeah, no, I'm trying to think, cause like, I was randomly thinking to myself, like, if there was like a fire type thing, you know, for bows, but like, nah, cause having like certain, like a handful of bows, it's like, yeah, you know, can't really be able to get them to work. Alright, so, alright, Seductive Night's done. Managed to get through that with no issues. I love it. Alright, so now is going to be Fissure in the Fog. So I gotta get my fire weapon ready. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, you know, the starting number to do is fire. You know, like if you had something like that, then you know maybe. But I don't know for sure if like you know like these things that go like the whole like fire attack power up +2. You know, but it's like you know I got like you know from yeah, I got this, you know, from like Everarch Tricephalos, so I was like, hey, you know. And I also have a little thing of HP restoration upon bow attacks. So, yeah. Just check Discord real quick. See if anything's going on, because I might have an idea who I want to be trying to raid, but I wanted to see if, like, they're still gonna be going live. Uh, yeah. Still about as good as I can about get with this. Alright, so yeah, so... Okay, so yeah, that's only, deep at night stuff. So I will not have Storm Third Key. Going into regular mode. Alright. Fissure in the Fog. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
How can I help? I am deeply grateful to all of you. Even if we should face greater challenges down the road, I'm certain that you will always prevail.
It's kind of funny in a sense where it's like, you never know when, you never know when the Duchess is gonna play the part of the priestess. Cause it's like sometimes she'll be like sometimes she'll be in the Duchess thing her Duchess and all that, but other times she'll like randomly just be like the I guess she's like the supposed like firekeeper of the round table per se but instead of like being called firekeeper she's known as priestess. And like and I believe like when it comes to I'm trying to think like when it comes to her like becoming the priestess, even after even when you unlocked her and all that, like she'll have like her main attire on, but of course with the like the white robe and stuff like that. But then it's like afterwards, if you had something different on her, she'll wear that and everything. And it's like, and I think like her voice kind of like has like a different tone to it as well. And I will say though that I was kind of thinking about I was kind of thinking about doing a thing in Elden Ring, like main Elden Ring, where I was going to kind of make Pei like her build like be kind of like be kind of like a priestess type thing, kind of like that. But the only real issue per se is that there's nothing of like a white robed type of attire. The only way she come somewhat close to that, perhaps, is if you were to use like say Fia's attire. But then again, like that's all. But then that will be all black, like an all black version. But yeah, I will kind of like announce per se like as a little thing like that. But probably around Halloween or something like that, depending on like when it is, all that. But I may do a thing with Paige's character, build of her in the game, where like I do like a bit of like a little cosplay for fun and all that. Like I may I may dress her up and different attires and stuff like that. And one idea that I had was I wanted to kind of like maybe make her look kind of like a Duchess. Yeah, see what kind of... Ooh. I'll take that. Take the throwing daggers. Most likely to be targeted. Well, hopefully they'll be okay as I go, as I go to this trait to get a, to get a flash charge. While there's indicating equipment. This is a stone sword key. Yeah, I don't have that little passive effect, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe don't leave immediately. Boy, I don't know. Yeah, what are the odds? Get out of my way! No. Hold on. Give me just a sec. Anyway. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can get, if like say, someone had an unfortunate situation where, they either had, either they had internet issues where maybe the game, or well, not the game, well, blah, blah, blah. Let me try this again. I have seen people who have had the situation of either having the internet pretty much crapping out, and either maybe kicking them back out to the main menu, or not knowing if they could be able to get back into the session or not. I've even had those times. And this part right here, this is actually something I've had before. But it's there have been those times where I have seen people who who have like those whole situations where like like the whole like server kind of does the thing, and like you don't know for sure if they're gonna be back or not. Excuse me? That did not fucking stagger him? I always say that I fucking hate that scream that these fuckers can do. Oh, Mike's worst fear. I love it. I guess I'll take this because it has poison resistance. I'll take that. Alright, now I want to hopefully go over here, because I want to see what's if you... Yep, never mind. Ah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take the chance. Stamina raise. Okay, I got another charge flash. I will say though that if we somehow actually can get to, the final boss, 9 aspect and all that, I know exactly how I'm going to get, I know exactly what outfit I'm thinking we'll wear for him. My guy, where are you aiming? XFP. Check these chests. I'll take that because lightning, lightning. Alright. Mr. Bean, you get to pretty good stuff, methinks. Hatch. Alright, where are we going? Where me after? Yum. No. Yeah, I will say, like, I do hate the fact that that they fucking buffed the damn, they buffed the damn storm effect. Ow. There you go. What bit is now? There's more fire grease. Blade. Like, don't mind me, just passing by. Passing by, like meanwhile, you got someone shooting at one of your boyos. I fucking hate when that shit happens. Who is it? Ah! Godwig. Yeah, Mr. Godwig. And somehow that did not stun him out of his thing. Why? Tail Wolf out. Set attacks on HP. Because you love to see it. Yeah, look who it is. And I don't know about you guys, but I saw a red wolf. I saw a wolf doggo. Like, I saw a wolf doggo. Rolling. And got him. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. You dump me, doggo. Let's boost. I mean, there was a team that we could have got. Like, there was literally a fire, like, place, like, right there. But, eh. Whee! Yeah, I forgot. Oh. Dragon gets his soul good. Somebody got paid. Go strong. Level 11. I was about to say, like, are we not going to see what the boss was? Ooh, excuse me. Dash and then a hit. That was nowhere near me. Got him. Another Vikes War Spear. Hey, what was that? Oh. Blood Wakasashi. Yeah. It's funny how we somehow managed to get like fucking 2 of Vikes War Spears, and we're not even facing Libra. Like, where is this gonna look when we're actually facing the fucker? Resistance is because I believe it might, question mark, might also possibly imply to poison, maybe? I don't know. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's one here. Just, yeah. Boop. Oh, I gotta break some enemies. Oh, bullshit! Ow, ow! How am I getting hit down here? I'm pretty sure someone's gonna probably make a clip out of that. Like, holy fucking shit! I'm flying upwards with this damn spirit spring, and all of a sudden, boosh! War Revenant just like this explodes, and it sends me flying back down. Ow! That actually made an enemy. I was dodging. I was dodging and leaving. Ah, this game in its cheap ways, I'll tell you what. Oh. I see Dutch is going to the poison facility. Speaking of which, we'll see if there's this little area here. Looks like there is. So yeah, basically on that, so if you see an area like this, and you go around, you can go to like this little secret spot here, and sometimes you can find some pretty good stuff in here. Incantations. Let's see. Well, I got my talismans for the day, I guess. Of weight and flour. They got me way down around the floor. No! I'm gonna die to a fucking perfumer. You know what? No, I don't want that. Take that. Why are we wanting to go to the castle? Well, I'll get you. Oh, I guess that's why. I don't really know if I checked out this Sorcerer's Rise, but very good time. And also a tree spirit up top. Yeah, are they actually gonna try and fight the damn thing? Apparently so. Because I can hear Recluse's, I can fucking hear, Dutz's doing her little special. Her little character skill special. Die faster, please. I believe it's going to be the dance. What are you looking at, bitch? I will say that things look pretty good so far. And it's funny too in a sense, but like this top right here, even though it's altered, this is pretty much the top that I have Kay on her build. Because I mean, in my opinion, I thought like it would fit. I thought like it would fit her more, especially going from at one point in time where she was wearing like big ass things like big ass thing of armor and stuff and all that. But actually, like wearing something that's like normal clothing. Ew. Sure. Alright. Jar in the pig. Alright, max level. Get rid of that. I'll get that amount it. Got my bow. Plus D. So I'll take the Starlight Shoots. And I cannot buy anything else, so. Alright, so. Oh, fuck you. Things over here. There's some more. Uh-oh. Yeet! Owie. I hurt like a motherfucker. Wow. Let's go on those. Calico's gonna do its little drive-by. Damn it! That was a cheat. There you go. Yeah, here. Yeesh. I love it. Alright. Sheesh. Uh, okay for now, but get rid of that. That. Decent. I reckon that could be a thing for. I reckon that could be a thing for Guardian. Even though like I usually have my one particular little build set up and everything for Guardian, but yeah. Alright. So, Prisoner in the Fog is done. Last but not least is Night Aspect. Get that, get that, get that. Because it's going to be Night Aspect, I think it's only fitting per se that we go with this. Because yeah, because basically what happens is, at least from, what I've, can remember, is, because I think, like, even if, like, we were in a completely different outfit, and, because we have, I think it's like that Edge of Order relic on our, loadout, we can pretty much build a little thing where it's like, we get Ironeye's special little ending, and it will more than likely, it'll more likely go back to like the base thing, but then it's like, oh, you're gonna see him like just slit the throat of, the Night Lord or whatever the fuck that one being is. So I don't know. I think I'll be like, hey, maybe we'll just dress for the occasion. 'Cause pay it, why not? And yeah, I do find it kind of funny in a way to like, if you pay attention, if you look at like very closely, his right eye is glowing and has like the smoke effect coming out of it and everything. It so fucking reminds me of like Undertale, especially Sans Undertale. Yeah, the Edge of War is what we have, because this is my holy build. So So yeah, we're gonna hopefully queue up for Night Aspect, have a nice run, and then we can be able to more or less conclude the revenge arc tour of Ironeye. Even though more than likely I will be playing him. I will be playing him as well. Like I'll still be continuing to play him and everything. Because like I said, I've said this before and everything, but when it comes to all the characters, I'm mostly known to be an Ironeye main. Second being at most Duchess, and third being Raider. Because yeah, of all the characters and everything that I've made, um, Ironeye is definitely the one that's pretty much prepared. It has a loadout for each and every single boss. That's for that's made that's catered to their effective weaknesses and everything. While others, while all the others, it's I have a little build through here and there that I often use, but I don't really have specific loads where it's oh I'm where it's oh if I'm playing as a I don't know, like Guardian for example, I don't have a thing where it's oh I'm gonna use this for holy, this for lightning, this for fire and all that I just usually have a specific little loadout that I just go with. Waller and the Executor. So number one Radon hater. Ah. Number one Radon, right? You know what, man? I'm right up there with you. I fucking hate face Radon, especially DOC Radon. He needs a major nerf, more so than probably what he supposedly already had, or something. All right. So no need to mark because we are literally at this church. So I'm gonna have rats. What boluses because yeah, apparently if you get boluses, especially for the first time, whatever, you can from what I've seen, read, heard in a video or two. Apparently, having you get the stimulating boluses, and stuff like that, it's a permanent buff. So. What's it gonna be? It's the Golem. The homeboy went to the fucking ground. I can't bug going through the crit. I can't bug going for the crit because of the fucking angle he's in. both kind of shake. There's another church over her. No. There's folk on death, right, bird? I don't know. I don't know. We should be doing this every jail, especially being a low ass level. Because you know damn well I think it's gonna get aggroed. Yeah, let's go here. Well, first let's see what kind of stuff is okay. Got okay, shopkeep's got some good flasks for the day. Brick hammer. Well, only thing I can think of right now that will give me at least damn give me something to smash. Okay. Thank you. Girding ability. I'm not seeing any other known little places for Holy. This is one of those spots that's unmarked. Eh. Well, they're not backing out, so it's not Bellbearing Hunter. Jellyfish shield. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take that. Ow. I guess we're going up hard. Wilder wants to go this way. Let me just randomly check up here and see if there's a possible scurb. Yeah. I'll guess I'll take it. Storm of red lightning while walking. Hey. Woo! Oh, hello, Mr. Bell-bearing Hunter. You Darth Vader wanna be? But man, motherfucker ain't with his evil Darth Vader. Ew. We got a lightning inspiration, y'all. Boop, boop, boop. He's free, free falling. Stop with bringing in bing. Hey. Out, eat, ooh. Oh! Poison a scarlet rot in the vicinity continuously restores power. Fuck yeah. Well, looks like I'm definitely gonna be keeping my info ripiado. Cause I want to do the thing of like, you know, getting the range stuff. Like, I do like me some max stamina. Ew. Looky there. What was this? Halo size. But you know, once I like to keep it, I think I might actually get rid of that. Definitely keep an Ange for Rapier, not only because of how, you know, I have the, not only because of how I can have the improved item discovery and all that. Ow. It's also because, it's, poison. It's not a rock weapon, but, I also got that ability now. Like poisonous cloud rot facility, restore it, so you can heal from it, basically. No. Ooh. Yep. I think I might keep that for now. Wow, I can't get a fucking heal back. It's like, you're not gonna let me get fully healed, game? I see how it is. See what's up here. Yeah, got fucking itch my nose. Come on. I cannot see what that boss was, so guess we'll see what it is. That's my best Rykard impression. Game, let me up there. Tree Avatar. That 12. Alright, mates. Where to now? He got some Hand of Millennia action. I'm not. I'm not saying why'd you fall down for her? Like someone go there. Yep. Now that should have been hitting me. I was dodging. Staff. Patience. You know what? Hold on. Never mind. He's not. Motherfucker ain't down here. That motherfucker ain't even down here. What the fuck? There's that recovery speed. A long carrot cleave sword. Oh, hold on. Flowers. Like, you know, a part of me wants to go up here. Kill the Sanguine Noble. You can also get the fucking... Bitch. Ow, that should not have hit. Fuck off. You know what? Fuck it. Hey, what's this? flop. Too slow and you missed. Edge. That's not a hit. Go. Woo. It's gold. Oh yeah. Making sure everyone's crazy in the county fair. And there we go. Actually, hold on. See if anyone ever wants this. Okay, Wilder don't want it. Wait a minute. Okay. You can take a turret to get. Give everyone a buff. Bullshit. Ow! Bitch. Oh, fuck you. Ow! No, that should have been hitting me. I was dodging. There you go. Bad. That should not have hit. I was moving. Hey. I don't know where he's at. That's another hit. Hey. Hey. Last heal. Nope. Me alone, you get. Phew. Nope. That should not hit either. They should have this. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. We're on Night Lord's run. Yeah, they didn't have to use my Winding Grace. Off for the Night Lord's run. Clenched dagger. Truly wield the blade. Cause that's how Ironeye is, apparently.
The night is far from over.
So yeah. Go ahead and just do all that. Look at them. Ironeye has blood sword. Da. Alright, so that was the finale of Ironeye's Revenge arc. Now, I will say this again, and all that, but even though that was, like the finale run and everything of the Revenge arc from Ironeye, I still plan on doing a thing, where I still play as him from time to time. I'll probably play him quite a bit. If I'm not like doing anything in particular, like some sort of like theme or whatever, then more than likely, I will be, I will probably be maining Ironeye, helping people out along the way, and all that jazz. Now, when that will be, I don't know. Well, I'll probably, like just be doing some random off stream stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, the stream and everything. And as always, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Um, we are going to end. We are going to try and raid someone. I know exactly who I'm going to raid, which is I'm going to raid Bird Shadow. I think he's playing some Carry On right now because it was something that that the fans, the community members have, had picked. But yeah, so my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Tuesday because this is the start of my active week of streaming for this week. Um, I'm gonna kind of like just play it by ear per se. You know, I think I might have like already, I think I might have talked about it at one point, but I'm just gonna say that maybe things might change or something. I don't know, but the idea that I have for upcoming streams and stuff is going to be happening on the day before my birthday and then on my birthday. Um, so on the day before my birthday, if everything goes well, which will be Saturday, I'm going to be doing a random little installment of Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm going to be trying to do a thing I like to refer to as the random raider run, where I play when we're playing as a raider character, doing the Indian outfit and all that. And I'm going to pretty much just queue up for all the bosses and see which ones I get. Um, and everything. I don't really plan on doing like the Everdark, any of the Everdark stuff that might be available, but we'll see. I mean, let's just like say maybe, I don't know, like Everdark Augur, even though like I don't really like facing Everdark Augur that much, but like if I was to wanting to try maybe get like some more of the Sulfur Sigil currency things or whatever, that probably would do it. But we'll have to wait and see, basically. Um, but yeah, that'll be on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'll be doing a little fun Doom mod Let's Play thing where I'm gonna be playing the Game Boy Advance campaign with, I think it's like high quality sounds and black gloves, and I'm going to be giving myself all the weaponry because it's just basically just like because basically it's going to be like just Doom 1, but instead of like being episodic, but like instead of it's going to be episodic, it's going to be kind of playing out like like a campaign, like like Doom 2 is or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the plans I have for that. Um, everything else is pretty much going to be like up in the air because I'm going to kind of like maybe make it a bit of a surprise. And I don't know 100% for sure, but like there may be like some extra streams or something like that, kind of leading up to my birthday. Yeah, depending on like my mood and whatnot. So just kind of putting it out there. But yeah, that's all I got to really say about that. And just clear chat here. And get the raid going. Um, but yeah, if you enjoy what you saw today, and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. You want to check me out on all my other stuff. Feel free to check out my YouTube and follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff. So, yeah. But until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care, everybody. I hope you all have a good week or weekend.